All right, y'all. I got to see what all the hype is about when it comes to the bee. All right. My little sister sent me this poem. My girl recommended me this poem. And I'm just like, yo, it's got to be fire. You know what I'm saying? If multiple folks are recommending it, I'm seeing the numbers go crazy on TikTok. All right. You got me, the bee. You got me. So, you like spoken word reactions? Check my stuff out. All right. Without further ado, Poet Life. Let's get started.
And here we go.
I am a disabled poet with a stutter and tics, and though that means I'm already losing half my time, I never saw poets like me growing up, so I want to acknowledge that I refuse to mask this. I want to write a love poem to my mother, but I do not like her. She sewed me, bursting at the seams, dressed me like a doll stuffed with all her dreams. And though she met a man of many colors and many others, it seems she was still expecting a white baby. She hated how my eyes weren't buttons. I came out incorrectly. The stitches started slipping. She'd call me weak, and in 3 languages I never heard her speak, I love you.
I almost got up. Hold on. This poem is different. Okay. Right off the bat, I normally don't like disclaimers at the start of a poem, but this was different. The disclaimer she gave at the beginning was part of the poem, or at least it felt like it did. And it was necessary to fully understand and appreciate what would come next. You know what I'm saying? So, man, props to her for that intro. I really hope there's going to be inspirational to those of you who might have speech impediments of some sort. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's a lisp, whether it's a stutter, doesn't matter. If you want to express yourself with words, poetry, go for it. All right? Poetry says go for it. You would be surprised the kind of impact you can have. She said it herself. She wasn't used to seeing poets who struggle with speech issues like herself. So she figured she would just go at it and inspire other people. Amanda Gorman, for those of you who do not know, Amanda Gorman was the Youth Poet Laureate for America. She actually has a speech impediment. She has a lisp, but she's worked on it over the years, so it's not really noticeable anymore. This girl made it all the way to Capitol Hill and recited a poem at Biden's inauguration that went viral. And now she's inspiring other people with speech impediments to, excel at poetry. So whatever it is you want to do, go for it. Doesn't matter what kind of handicap you might have. That could actually be a strength in and of itself. For this poem, it definitely is. Let's keep going.
Love you. I was just desperate to avoid her shouts. I didn't care. My hair was falling out. My skin was peeling off. My nails weren't growing back. I'd failed you. Your perfect baby doll stuck like voodoo, just a punching bag through and through. You never talk about what happens in my goddamn house. I never knew what abuse was. No child does when growing up love and pain were no different. I love you, Ma, but you will never meet my children. No child will feel abuse like little me. Thank you, Ma, for teaching me exactly who not to be. The pain of your words and fists will hit no baby ever again. There will be no sleeping on subway seats, going hungry with nothing to eat. When my babies tell me who they are, I will treat them better than you ever treated me. They will be so much more than dolls. I'm ending it now. I love you even as I replay in my head, go kill yourself, then go kill yourself, then go kill yourself, then again and again and again. I love you and I loved you and I took every pill, and when I wasn't killed, you blame me still. I woke up 2 days later in the ER. The doctors asking like I knew, how are you alive? That should have been enough to kill 3 of you. I'd started turning cold and blue, and what did you do? You refused to call an ambulance. Rather I die than the world know your lies, or the sickness from which I suffer that I still love my God mother.
Bro, she wrote the heck out of this. I don't think y'all understand, right? Some of y'all, you're probably just catching the rhymes and stuff, but I mean the irony, the juxtaposition of like loving language with very violent terminology, bro. Like there's levels to this. I promise you there's levels to this.
True, and yeah, that's pretty true. That's true, and yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. That's pretty true.
Man, I've been trying to think of like what poem I would do an analysis of next. It might be this one. It really might be, because wow. And let me tell you, this reaction is probably going up on Mother's Day. Ironically enough, that was not my intention, okay? I figured this would have something to do with the mother, but I wasn't even making that connection with the date necessarily. With that being said, for those of you who have a hard time with Mother's Day because maybe you didn't have the best of mothers, this right here goes out to you. This upload, this post that you're watching right now, it goes out to you. All right? Because sometimes that needs to be acknowledged as well. Mother's Day isn't all sunshine and rainbows for everybody. Not everybody had a good mother. I certainly did. All praise to the Most High. I certainly did. You know? But not everybody does. And that does need to be represented. So I really appreciate this poet showcasing her story, regardless of how sad some of the parts of it are, you know?
I know you hate this China doll, but I hope one day after all you will love me. Ma, mama, or ma, ima, I love you. Sarang he je t'aime, anio hevotach. You created me, and what you don't see is that you actually made me perfectly. This is a love poem, Ma, from your baby, unapologetically gay, trans, mixed, crazy. And I know you don't like it, but just signing off, I now go by B.
What a poem. What a poem. Look, if you are someone with a speech impediment or with a disability that makes you think you being a poet is an impossibility, let this be your sign. Let this be the sign you are waiting for to go and pursue it. All right? The B, you are an inspiration. Let me tell you. I can see why folks are sending this to me. I get it now. It was not overhyped. It was not overrated. I really hope you all enjoyed. You can clearly tell that I did, okay? That's all I'm gonna say for now. Check out my other stuff and my poems specifically, because, you know, I'm a poet too. I don't just wear Poet Life merch for no reason. You know what I'm saying? I'll be spitting bars. Definitely check all that out. But check out more of the B for sure. I don't know any of her socials or anything like that, but, you know, I'm sure you'll be able to find her. I'm sure she has more poems out there. Check it all out, all right? And with that, I'm out. Deuces.